Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Do, 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 do. Oh, I love that one. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming live from Sun City in Arizona. I hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling Serenity Sunday. And I just realized I forgot to get my I forgot to change my top for sleeves. I like to do my lives in sleeves, but it got a little warm in the RV today. It actually got up to like 71 outside, but inside the RV we actually hit over 80. I think we're up at 82 or something like that. So put my shorts on, put my big. This is one of these, like, it's meant to be like a mini dress, but I'm sort of like, yeah, no, I'm putting pants on with these ones. With this one, it comes down to like mid-thigh on me, but it's nice, it's comfortable, and of course it's sleeveless, but that's okay. So how was your Serenity Sunday? Oh my gosh, we had so much fun today that I totally forgot to do my laundry. And now I have to try and remember what time the laundry closes tonight, because I'm not sure if I'll have time to do my laundry after, because we're supposed to be walking right now. But we might have to go for our walk after the orientation, because orientation starts in less than 30 minutes. And in the evening, Zeffie likes to do long walks, and she hates it if you cut her walk short. She's not a happy camper at all. But today's Serenity Sunday. What did you do to kick back, relax, and enjoy the day? Well, let's see. We went to the dog park, had a great time at the dog park. Lots of big dogs there. There was this one, it was a Queensland heeler. Which kind of looked like an Aussie cattle dog. But it was a Queensland blue heeler. And for some reason, every time I whistled at Zeffie, this dog would come running across the park and start jumping on me. I thought, well, that's rather interesting. But it's a 9-month-old pup. I said, well, I said, he's still got a lot of training to do. He's like, yeah. But Zev had fun running around there and racing away from some of the larger dogs that were trying to dominate her. She was like, yeah, I ain't having any of that. And this little Queensland blue heeler started running after Zeffie, and so Zeffie would keep, she runs fast, and then she kind of looks back over her shoulder, and she'll slow down a little bit for the other dog to catch up, or she'll just take off. And so there was times that she would just take off, and other times she would slow down, and as soon as the dog caught up, she'll take off again. But had a really good day. I did part 2 of my grocery shopping, because there's stuff that I needed that the supermarket I typically use doesn't have, but Sprouts does. And so got my energy snacks all ready for next week. Yeah, it's I'm just looking at my counter. I don't really have a counter right now. It's got these treats sitting on it, so I have to figure out where to put them, where I can store them until, yeah, because they're not stuff that goes in the refrigerator. So I'm sort of like, where am I going to put that stuff? I'll figure it out. Sometime today, I will figure it out. So yes, we got that done. That was quick and easy. I mean, just over an hour after I placed the order, it was being delivered. There was only like 12 items. So that was pretty cool. And so got that done. While that was getting done, while the grocery was getting done, I got a lot of writing done. So I'm super excited about that. I got one of the questions from our manifesting challenge this morning triggered a memory. Actually, no, it wasn't one of my questions. It was something that somebody had said in the Facebook group that triggered a memory. And I wrote, and I sat down, and I'm having issues at the moment with my Mac mouse here, because it likes to, like, if I haven't done it for a while and I just knock it, it suddenly goes back to the previous page, or it wipes out what you've typed. So now I have to sit down and type it somewhere else if it's going to be a long answer, and then copy and paste it into the Facebook group, which is kind of what I did. And so this morning I ended up writing, I was writing out this reply, and all of a sudden I thought, I can't post this. It's way too long. And I'm looking back over it, and I'm like, this is kind of like a cliff notes for a time period that's going to be in my book about my story as being a caregiver for a loved one with cancer. And so I was sort of like, wow, I actually got a whole bunch of stuff written. And normally I don't write on the computer, but I was typing up this response for somebody else on the Facebook group. And when I saw it, I was sort of like, I can't put that in there. But then I was sort of like, oh, that can go in the book. So I got that writing done. And then I also went and answered the question as well. And then I was sort of like, oh, And I was like looking at dates and everything. I thought, oh, I have a friend coming up with a milestone birthday and there's something special I wanted to do for their birthday. So then it was getting in there and creating and getting in that creative zone. And my creative juices were flowing today. I was like, yes, I am on this. Like you wouldn't believe, I am so on this. So it is going to be interesting to see what this person thinks of what he's going to get. That's all I can say. So I got that done, got it ordered. So I was very happy to get that done today. Didn't have much of a chance to relax, but then I'm kind of pumped up right now. I am like super excited. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Time, I start this this course. It's going to be intense. Oh, we did pick up the mail, and there was this is my manual for the class, Applied Genealogical Methods Workshop, Hands-on Skill Building. I actually have to find a relative. They want you to do something in your somebody in your tree where they're going to be doing the hands-on exercises, and so I'm kind of looking forward to trying to figure out who in my tree I want to do this on. And then we got this really cute little notebook with a pen. So I was sort of like, this is really cool. And then I was like looking at the notebook and going, okay, this is going to have to be a notebook when I'm researching, because there's no way this little thing is going to hold the notes that I know I am going to take. Yes, there are note spaces in this one as well, but yeah, not enough for this girl who writes a lot. But I've got that. But then this is going to come in handy when I go do my researching. So I figured, right, I'm going to pick my one person, and everything I find out about them is going to get written into this. But I like this. It's kind of cool. It's got like a little pocket here. It's got another little pocket here. You open up, there's another pocket here. So it's got these like little pockets in it, which are really cool, and a place to put the pen. I love that. And then it has all these little pages in between. So this is going to be my research book for during the course. Because that way I can fill that up with that, which would be kind of nice. But yeah, I'm super excited. So in like 20 minutes, I'm going to be online in like 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, in about 10 minutes. Yeah, in about 10 minutes, I got to be online for the start of that. So I got to go get changed and look respectable when I get online. It's only orientation, I know, and most people will be casual because it's Sunday. But yeah, I don't really want to meet everybody in short sleeves. Who knows? Maybe this week, because it's going to be a little warmer, I probably will end up wearing a bunch of these, because I have a lot of these and they're really cool. Yeah, they're meant to be like mini dresses or something. Like I said, they come down to mid-thigh, and it's sort of like, yeah, there ain't no way I ain't wearing this without pants. But they're like, they're loose fitting too, which is really nice, because to get the with help keeping you cool, it works very, very well. I find I get too hot with stuff that's clingy, so I like the loose stuff. So how was your Serenity Sunday? What stuff did you get up to? Is your calendar ready for next week? My calendar is definitely ready. Although I can't print off the schedule, I'm going to have to bring that up on the screen. So, but yeah, I'm setting the intention. It is going to be a super fantastic sparkling week coming up. I'm going to learn a lot. I'm going to remember a lot of what I learned. I'm going to learn a lot of new skills. So I am like, yes, let's get this done. And probably all my clients are going to benefit from it, even those that I have already done reveals to, because I always, part of the thing that I do is that after I have finished with a client and like finished the intense research, I go back every now and again, and just, if I pick up a new hint or tip on looking for something, I go, wonder if that will apply to this person. So I will go into their tree and do some more research. And if I find anything else, I'll just go, hey, I was mucking around, found this. But anyway, I'm out of here. I got to go do a quick change and get online. And Zeffie is quietly sleeping. She's had a very busy morning, running around. She ran around for about 40 minutes. We usually stay about 30 minutes at the park, because I don't want her over stressing her muscles and ending up with sore muscles and stuff. But she got 40 minutes today, and tried to play with it, wasn't interested. I even put out a treat for her, asked if she wanted the treat, and because something was more, because I had the doors open today too, but she was sitting in the stair. She just walked over to the stairwell because there was a golf cart moving. She has this thing for golf carts. One of the security guards one time gave her a treat from a golf cart, and ever since then, whenever she sees golf carts, preferably on the move, she will go after them and put her front paws in there. She won't get onto it. She'll just put her front paws in there. The back feet stay on the ground. And she starts looking for treats. Crazy girl. But she heard one of the golf carts start up across the road there. So she goes, so instead of me standing there with a treat in hand, she goes running to the door and is looking out through the screen door at somebody backing their golf cart out. And then they park it in front of their place. And she's like, oh, 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 oh. She wants them to come over and say hi or give her a treat or something. I'm like, Seffy, I have a treat right here in my hand. Come here. But nope. Sparkly object syndrome. My dog was all about the golf cart and do they have treats and what can I do and everything else. So she has her priorities. I have to say that she definitely has her priorities. But anyway, I'm out of here. I got to go. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and I will be on bright and early tomorrow morning for Magic Monday, Magnificent Monday, Momentum Monday. I'm thinking of a new word. I like magic. We'll stick with magic. Manifesting Monday. There's another good word. Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Hey, konera.